Good morning students. So in this class we are going to discuss about some introduction part of lesson number 6, ray optics. So light is represented as a ray. It's travel in a straight line. So light is represented as a ray. It is travel in a straight line. So the light may deviate from its original path when it encounters an obstacle or a medium. So here the glass plate is an obstacle or it's a medium, it's a solid medium. So it deviates from its original path, it should go downward, so it is reflected back. So that is because of that medium, that is a glass plate. So light may deviate from its original path. Then the path of light, that is AO is a path of light, that is ray of light. Then similar AO, so many numbers of ray of light, that is bundle of rays, that is beam of light. So the beam of light is come from our torch light, that is beam of light, that is bundle of rays. Then reflection. So reflection means bouncing back of light when it encounters a medium, that is a reflecting surface. So the bouncing back of light into the same medium. So here the light AO, that is ray of light, travels in a medium. So here it's a air as a medium or a vacuum. So it encounters another medium. So it reflected back the same medium. So that is here air as a medium, that is medium 1. So this is a glass plate, that is a reflecting surface. So here the mirror. So best example, mirror. So backside of the mirror, that is silver coated. So light travels, it encounters a medium, it reflected back to the same medium, that is reflection, that is bouncing back of light into the same medium when it encounters reflecting surface. Here the reflecting surface is, that is mirror, that is silver coated. So XY is a plane mirror. Then so the incident ray, so AO is the incident ray, then reflected ray, that OB is a reflected ray, then normal. So the normal is a line that is perpendicular to the plane, that is plane here the mirror. So this NO is a normal that is perpendicular to XY, that is plane mirror, all lie in the same plane. So incident ray, reflected ray, normal to the reflecting surface. So the mirror is a reflecting surface, all lie in the same plane. So reflecting, incident, reflected, the normal, all lie in the same plane, that is coplanar, that is law of reflection. Then angle of incidence, that is angle of incidence is AON, that is angle of incidence AON, that is equal to I. Then B, that is NOB, that is angle of reflection. So that angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection, that is law of reflection. Then so the law of reflection is valid at each point for any reflecting surface. The reflecting surface may be a plane or curved, that is spherical mirror. So the law of reflection is valid at each point or every point, any reflecting surface. The reflecting surface may be a plane, that is a flat or curved surface. So if it is a plane, it's a flat, the surface is flat. So the beam of light, that is parallel rays, ray of light incident and reflected back. So the parallel rays incident, then coming out as again the parallel rays. So come out as parallel rays, that is regular reflection. The second case, the surface is not flat, that is irregular. So beam, that is parallel beam of light incident, but the reflected rays are not parallel. It's not come out as parallel, that is irregular reflection, but still that law of reflection is valid at every point of incidence. So here in this point, so angle of incidence, then angle of reflection, so I is equal to R. Here angle of incidence and angle of reflection, again here angle of incidence I, then angle of reflection R. So here I is equal to R. So the law of reflection is valid at every point of angle of incidence. So angle of incidence I is equal to R at every point, that is irregular reflection. So both regular and irregular reflection, so the law of reflection is valid. So in this class we will discuss some introduction part of ray optics. So ray optics, the light is represented as a ray, it's travel in a straight line, then it encounters, if it is a medium or obstacle, so it deviates from its original path. Then reflection, that is bouncing back of light when it encounters a medium, that is a reflecting surface, so it is reflected back into the same medium, then incident ray, reflected ray and normal all lie in the same plane, then angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. So these two are the law of reflection. Then we have seen regular reflection, so the parallel beam of light incident on a flat surface, you will get the again parallel beam of light. Then irregular reflection, the surface is not flat, that is irregular, so parallel beam of light incident, but that reflected light is not parallel. So see, in this direction, in this direction and in this direction, just compare these two, but at every point of angle of incidence, that points, this 1, 2 and 3, so it is valid, that is law of reflection, that is I is equal to R is valid. So okay students,